Well, happy Friday the 13th, everyone. And it has indeed been a Friday the 13th. It's Lynch and Angela Prather from U.S. Personal Chef Association with just our periodic update live on Instagram and Facebook. So one of the first things I wanted to bring up, Angela, there was a meeting today with the CDC and the FDA, and everyone may remember there was a romaine lettuce outbreak in
I remember
back around
that.
Christmas.
I don't
Well,
eat it
there's been
anymore.
another one.
Oh no.
Yes, sirree, there's
Yeah, see, I've gone to iceberg area.
Yeah, well, there's no nutritional value. You may want to think about that.
Oh.
But I want to bring everybody up to speed on this because this is important. This is an outbreak that started right around the 22nd to the 23rd of March. It's a multi-state outbreak with 11 states. And you can see we just got this today. So 11 states reported cases of illnesses, but they're looking at this as a nationally distributed product issue. So currently 35 people become ill from the outbreak, and the FDA and CDC think this number is going to continue to grow and anticipate that people may actually die from this. So it is critical.
Wow.
It is very critical. So again, reminder, this is not the one related that came out of Canada. There were issues going back and forth back in the holidays. This is new.
Wow.
So
okay.
the FDA has, I'm going to read this. So the FDA has narrowed the location of the outbreak to the Yuma, Arizona region, but they have not identified either the ranch nor the ranches where they're the source. Now the growing season in this region has started to shut down, and growing of romaine lettuce from there will start moving to another region, which will help. You know, even so, there's a probability that there's still some product left in the market, and FDA and CDC are cautioning chefs not to use any lettuce products, romaine lettuce products from the Yuma, Arizona region. What they are encouraging everyone to do is to make sure, by the way, it's not linked to either chopped or bagged romaine lettuce.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's linked to chopped and bagged romaine lettuce, not to whole heads.
Okay.
So the FDA is cautioning you to use chopped lettuce. Let me get this right again one more time. This is when you lose your voice by the end of the day. The FDA is cautioning you not to use chopped romaine lettuce from the Yuma region. And if they are not sure where you got the chopped or bagged lettuce from, don't use it for any kind of human consumption. Just stay away from it. The FDA and CDC will be posting the advisory on their website today. And we'll have the website is to get more information. So kind of netting it out for everybody. Romaine lettuce coming out of the Yuma, Arizona area that's in chopped or bagged format, then avoid it like the plague. Stay away from it. Whole heads of romaine lettuce seem to be okay. As a precaution, though,
romaine lettuce from Yuma.
Avoid that.
I
so this was from a CDC webinar this morning, so this is very fresh and new information. So for those of you, and they are looking at it as national, so don't think of this as something that's confined strictly to the Arizona area. The distribution has been nationwide.
Shipped everywhere, right?
Correct.
Products everywhere.
Correct. So Angela, what do you have for today? And
well,
I'll probably wrap a little with conference, and then
definitely conference. Boy, that's exciting. I'm getting really excited about conference. Well, membership. We do have for new members, we do have our tax. Ooh, I can't talk either, Daler. Tax break special running through the end of the month. This is a great special we're running. So please email me, aprather@uspca.com. Call me, 800-995-2138, extension 705, or stop by the USPCA site for a chat. If you have
online chat.
Online chat, yes. Online chat, yes. If you have anybody that you know that has been interested in joining, now's a great time to join.
Absolutely.
And then for our April members that are due the 30th, we have a few more days left to renew early and get in the contest. And that is for free membership for next year. So get in now before we're going to run it through the 16th since the 15th is on a Sunday. Renew now and get next year's free. We've had quite a few winners out there. Madame Clementi, Susan Bacalori.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's a good thing. Other than that, I do want to remind everybody, please, we're here to help and assist you. That's why we exist. So if you're dealing with any business issues, whether that is looking at alternative sources of income, I want to grow my business in a different direction, I need to talk about my marketing, my branding, whatever the case may be, please, please, please give us a call, drop by the website for an online chat, set up an appointment. That is why we're here. So that's all I have today.
Well, absolutely, and I want to kind of follow up on that a little bit. I was over at the University of Central Florida Rosen School today, meeting with the Rosen School of Hospitality, and meeting with some of the culinary, actually the culinary instruction team there. And it's interesting what they're finding is a marked decrease in the number of people going through culinary programs.
Wow.
It kind of ties to the drop or the closure of the Cordon Bleu schools. And part of the challenge, they're telling me, is the fact that there is a dearth of business education. And so I think I just want to reemphasize what Angela's saying, is that there's, and trust me, there is nothing any of us in this side of the organization can do to help you with your cooking. It's not our expertise. But I think the business skills are where people struggle the most, and I think that's where we can certainly provide the most help.
Absolutely.
But even the schools themselves are finding that it's a struggle because people are wanting to get into these businesses but don't know where to go from a business side. And certainly University of Central Florida, among others, are trying to address that. But it's kind of ironic that there's an increased number of people who want to get into the industry but are struggling with the educational piece of it. So I think anywhere we can supplement that.
And don't ignore it. It's not going to go away. If you don't understand it, that's what we're here for. Please ask the question. You
Exactly.
know, I remember Catholic school, as the nuns used to tell me, there is no dumb question. Only the question you don't ask is dumb. So
I don't know, they just hit me over the head.
yeah, rulers.
So-
you know. But yeah, definitely. And don't wait. If you have a concern, one of us here on staff can answer it, or we can find somebody that can answer it for you.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Yep. And the other thing that, of course, helps to do that is grow your network. And one of those opportunities is coming up July 15th to the 19th in New Orleans. And this is kind of unique this year. And I think, I put the explanation out in the last issue of the magazine that we made the decision this year to try something new and different and partner up with the American Culinary Federation. It's been tough for us the last 6 years that I've been involved, because it's pretty much the same 100 members that come out to every conference.
Hey, we love
it's good. We appreciate the loyalty. That's not an issue at all. And we love those members. They're awesome members. And we love them as people. They're great people.
Yep, absolutely.
But clearly, it's an opportunity to expand the network. And so we're going to give it a try this year and see how it works. It's been an interesting experience, partnering up with another national organization, and I'll let it go with that. But we're still working on getting some of the PC part of the track together with ACF, because ACF does control the schedule. The good news, for those of you who in past years are used to having to pre-schedule your classes, you don't have to do this as part of ACF. It's basically a free-for-all. If you're there, you attend. Exactly. So we do suggest that if you have the opportunity, go online. It's accessible through our website. You have to call ACF to get the ACF member registration fee. So don't try and do it online, because they'll want to know that you're part of USPCA.
Right, to get that USPCA discount, please call the number. And that information is on the website.
Yep. But it ties back to the emphasis I was making a moment ago, that learning comes in many, many different ways. And sometimes it's that networking. And I know so many of our good members from those who've gone to conference. And sadly, like I said, with 100 members going, we reach 10% of our membership. It's that 90%, I think, that many of whom find it a struggle to keep going in business, that building that network makes a big, big difference. And so classes are a bonus. The culinary classes are going to be top of the world. Morimoto is going to be the keynote speaker, closing keynote speaker. It's going to be a different set of exhibitors this time around. So lots of things that are new and different and expanded. But clearly something you should try and get on your calendars, if at all possible. And I don't think there's too many cities, as foodie cities, much better than New Orleans out there. So it's a great chance. Even if it is July in New Orleans.
Well, I was going to say, it is July in New Orleans, but
it'll be a challenge to my hair.
Yeah, no.
We'll deal with that.
We'll get you some product, Larry. It'll be okay.
And then one other thing that I have, just to offer my congratulations to our Chef of the Year one more time, Lisa Gibbons. And for everybody watching, magazine's in print, so the next week or so you should see it in your mailbox. And we should be getting, if we can ever find out what happened to Dan Chancellor, he just never seems to show up at the office anymore. But Dan should be working to get that up online. Yeah, Where in the World is Dan Chancellor? But Dan's going to be getting that up online, so everybody will have access to that early part of next week, and then we're going to rock and roll with that. But I think if we close on this Friday, conference July 15th to the 19th, New Orleans, I think it's the Hyatt Regency there.
It is.
Watch for your magazine. It's up and coming. Don't use romaine lettuce from Yuma, Arizona.
Bag
Those are
shredded, just don't use any of
the
it.
big
That's-
three that I'll leave you with. And so, Angela, anything else?
No,
I try to
that's
get my
it.
voice back.
No, that's
today.
okay.
It's a Friday.
Again, just reiterating again, we're here for you every day. Please do not hesitate to contact us. And just a great thank you to all of you.
You're always
for
free
being
to
members.
use me and abuse Angela. So,
I don't think
and
I
of course,
like that, Larry.
hiding behind the cameras is Rob, as always.
And Vince
Rob,
is-
anything you want to add?
Yeah, I apologize for anyone on Facebook that it looks like you're watching The Office or The Real World because part of the tripod was missing when I brought it to the office.
Technical
And Dan says,
difficulties.
"Where's Dan Chancellor?" He's watching the video. That's what
Well, at least we know he's watching the video.
Dan, it's about time, and your office will be waiting for you Monday. I'll just let you go with that. All right, guys.
Have a great weekend.
Have a wonderful Friday the 13th, and make Saturday the 14th even better. Have a
Planning
great
on
one.
it. All right, bye guys.